All right, this is my excellent exterior. We just finished running, and I actually reset the search area. So there was a step stool right there, and that's not in there right now because the first four dogs that ran this, I had 3 falses and a head snap, not on the stool, but on also the chair that was right here. And so I removed that and I reran 3 of those 4 dogs. The 4th dog, the reason I didn't rerun it is because that dog NQing had 0 to do with the chair. So that's the only reason that dog didn't rerun. But the other 3 that all falsed on the chair got that. Now, my original hide placement was on the step stool that was right there. A crack hide that was right here. And then right where you see those cones, right underneath of that. And it worked pretty well. Dogs worked them well. After I took the chair out, they worked beautifully. The wind is coming at us. We're on the downwind side, and it's coming at a slight angle. So it's actually coming like this. And so this crack hide worked best off the wall. And this here, like they had to come cut across or come this way and then work here. And then that would bring them straight into the crack hide. Most dogs had the stool from the start line because odor. And then depended on if the dog was zigzagging across our wind or whether they went up and back down for the direction that they got that hide at. But it worked pretty nicely, pretty clear pictures, solid, good job. For the handlers that I had to reset for, none of them had found the crack hide, so I left the crack hide where it was. I removed this hide and I made sure they knew it wasn't there, and I moved it straight across to underneath this brick. And to support them in their success, I don't know if you can see, I actually created a little lip right here using another couple pieces of rubble so that they'd have clear odor coming out of it and that the brick didn't trap it. And then the last one that I did, it's controversial, hose. I would typically say never ever put it in a hose. It disappears inside of it, etc. However, the way I made it work is there's my hide, and I made a backstop inside my hose so that the odor had to come out instead of going into the hose. So I made sure the odor could not, or most of it could not, go into the hose. Some of it, of course, gets stuck in it. It's a paper towel that I shoved in there really tight, and then we have the odor. So this worked beautifully, and all the dogs found it immediately. I was trying to replicate the style of odor picture, or the ease of the plume that we had on the step stool. I was trying to replicate the way the odor was moving for there, and then of course I didn't change the puzzle at all for the crack. So since I had to reset it, I attempted to make it as same challenge as possible. And we had 1 out of the 3 get their cue when they wouldn't have otherwise. So really, they did a good job. And the other 2 learned something, and it was a good search. I was really happy with this excellent. So happy hunting. Yes. You and I. Is that where we are today? Yeah, that was worth a big cookie.